Mike Guitar Player 07.
Hey guys, I'm on handheld camera mode. Look at me, I'm gonna get you nauseous. Woo! Anyway, reason I'm doing this video is if you watched the video before this, you'll know that Mikeguitarplayer07 won the copy of Police Synchronicity. That was Mike in the last name. I still don't know how to pronounce it correctly, so I'm not going to try, but I can say Guitar Player 07. So, in chatting with him, saying, hey, congratulations, he gave me his address and all that. I'm like, oh man, I was going to do a video for your contest. He's like, yeah, technically ended at midnight, but if you want to do it today, I'll accept it. I'm like, oh, thank you. As with most guys, you know, we procrastinate. We mean to do things, and then we don't get around to doing them. So now I can. So, I'm going to do an entry for the contest. Maybe we'll make this a tradesies. I get him Police Synchronicity, and then he gets me back something from my want list, which would be really cool. By the way, it would be anything from Coal Mine Records, like even a 45, just anything. The very first one, like Coal Mine 001, it's only like $10 or whatever, but man, that would be awesome. But anyway, so here what we got. First question. What record do you spin the most? Mike, you should know better. I can't do this question. Because to say you spin it means you get to choose it. I don't ever choose a record to listen to. It's all random on Discogs. So, all records have an equal chance of getting spun equally. There is not one that's more than the others. So, to make up for that, I'm going to show a record, because I got to, the way I would normally spin all my records. Which record do I choose to spin the most? The random record. So let's see what we got here. It is picking. It's Kenny Rogers, Love Will Turn You Around. That's right. Kenny Rogers, Love Will Turn You Around is the record that I listen to the most. Whew! Just as much as any other record. Let's see if I can find her over here. Actually, do I have a Kenny Rogers section now? I have so many Kenny Rogers, I actually got its own section. So here's all my Kenny Rogers records. Let's see here. Bap, bap, nope, 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 nope. There it is. Love Will Turn You Around. I've got 2 of them. I wonder why I got 2 of them for. I got so many dang records, I don't even know why I got multiples, but I kept it for a reason. Let's see here. This one here. Oh, I remember why. This one has the embossed cover. It's a little bumpy there. And this one's a regular release. Oh. So, there you go, Mike. I got two copies of Love Will Turn You Around. One is embossed and one is not. 2 different pressings as my most listened to record that gets listened to just as much as every other record. All right. Then next question is, what's the first record you ever bought? Show it. Can't do that one either, buddy. First record I ever bought was Run DMC's Tougher Than Leather. Still do not have a copy of that, so I can't show it to you. But, again, I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to use Discogs. I'm going to go to my whole collection and then see what it was inputted into Discogs in reverse order and see what the first record I ever inputted into Discogs was. That would count as my oldest record. I don't even know what that is. Okay, let's take a look here. All right, we're going to go over here to added. Come on, load. 6 hours ago, that doesn't count. All right, other way, from the bottom. Load. There it is. My first record I ever inputted into Discogs is 1910 Fruit Gum Company with the song Indian Giver. All right, let's go over to my 45s. But Zam, this 45 right here was the first record I inputted into my collection. There, see? That wasn't so bad. Didn't have to do no thinking. Let the computer think for me. That's helps me in my brain power. So, third question you got. Okay. Tell a story. A record story. Ow. Huh. What did I do? Oh, I pressed... Oh, cool. I could, like, go back and forth while it's still recording. Well, that's a neat thing I just do. Ow! Dumb. Okay, enough of that. Oh, I didn't even think of this one in advance, so let me tell you a story. The main reason I collect the way I collect, and I might have said this in other videos, but I'll tell it again or talk about it a little bit. I was familiar with vinyl with... Ooh, I got a... Ooh, Jenny B-Side commented on one of my posts. Oh, sorry. I got distracted again. Squirrel! Okay. I was familiar with records. My dad collected records. Had a couple crates full. Not a huge collection like this, but he played them a lot. He was one of those guys that had like 100 records, and he played them all the time. They're always playing in the background, and I was familiar with all of them. But when I got older, I was in the age of cassette tapes and CDs, and I bought those. Never bought any vinyl. Throughout my teenage years into early 20s, mid-20s, late 20s actually, if I think about it, didn't have a single vinyl record. When I moved, I had to move cross country, pretty much, from Michigan to Iowa, and all I had with me was not a U-Haul or anything else. I had a Ford Econoline van. Whatever could fit in there is what I took with me. And in that's where I lived for a little bit, too, with Mrs. VV. We had a queen-size mattress in the back of it. Took the back seats out. And so whatever we had was very minimal. But, hey, I had a great opportunity at a job. Had to start all over again. I lost all my music. All my CDs, all my tapes, 20, 30 years worth. Because I just couldn't take them with me. So it got to the point where now I got where I am and I'm settled. I got a long-term job. Bought a house. I know if I had a big collection before, I never really wanted to do it because I got to move again and I'm going to lose them or I'm going to have to pack it all up because you've been packing all this up? Good Lord. And that's just too, like, I got walls over here with them. Not fun. So I wanted to make sure I was settled. Once I knew I was settled, I'm like, I want to get my music back. So should I just start buying more CDs again? And I thought, no, because a lot of the music I like is from like the 70s and 80s, and they had records, and there's a lot of them that are hard to find on CD. But they were on vinyl, waiting for a recent CD. And like, why don't I just nip to the bud? Why don't I just start collecting records again? Because I enjoyed the artwork on them. I enjoyed, holding them in my hands. I enjoyed reading the backs and all the stuff that you didn't get with modern stuff. CDs are small, and the booklets are tiny, and I didn't like that. And so I'm like, I'm going to actually start collecting vinyl. And so I started thinking, what am I going to collect? Just the artists I like and know? And I started realizing all the people that I knew the most that at the time, because a lot of the records were hard to find and they were expensive, And I'm like, gosh, I'd like to get that Zeppelin, but hard to find for the cheap. And then I realized I don't have much money either. So I decided to do the best of both worlds. My first thing was, I'm going to start a collection, but I'm going to only pay $2 or less for a record. I wonder how far I can go and how big of a collection I can get just looking for ones. And then I started to learn how to clean them and repair them and restore them. And like, hey, you know what? I don't have to spend $50 on a copy if I can spend $2 on one and it's good enough. And I can make it better. And then it makes it personal, makes it mine. Also, it makes it feel like I rescued something. And that makes me feel good. And so what I started to do was when I was going out and... Is it time for me to take my pills?
Yeah.
Okay, well, as soon as I get done with this, I might take my 5 o'clock pills. It must mean it's 5 o'clock when I'm doing this. Yeah, that's Lincoln Park is my alarm where it says, shut up, I'm talking to you. It interrupts me. Anyway, so when I started collecting these records, I realized, God, $2 and under, I'm really limited on what records I can get. There's just a bunch of the schlocky crap at the Goodwill. There's no good stuff here. What the hell was I thinking? But I started to buy some, and then I started to spin them. And I'm like, actually, this music isn't so bad. There's a reason Herb Alpert sold so many records. It's not bad. It's good stuff. And I started to fall in love with a lot of these records that were disregarded that nobody wants anymore. I started to think, you know what? This could be my thing. And then I thought, you know what I really like is when I turn on the radio and there's a random radio station, but they're not random. They're like, all the greatest hits from the 80s and 90s, or golden oldies, but it's not really that much of a variety. I started to realize I like hip-hop, I like jazz, I like bluegrass, I like metal, I like country, I like classical. I want a radio station that is truly random, like every song that's ever been made, and then random play something. I want to hear that. And I said, I'm going to do that on my own. And so that's what I did. So now I collect everything from every genre that's $2 and under, and that's why I do the randomizer. I have my own super random radio station. I might get a record where I'm learning how to call squirrels for hunting, but I might get something from, Sacrament, and then the next day it's Eric B. and Rakim. You never know. And I like that randomness in my collection. So yeah, that's my vinyl story of how I came to be what I came to be. And no, I'm not doing cocaine. I actually have a little honest itch in my nose. So take care. Good luck to you, Mike. Congratulations on winning my contest. And best of luck to you. I think you're actually surpassed me in subscribers. I'm an acquired taste, so I'm not going to get many more. But you're a good-looking, smart man, young man. Yes, sir, you little whippersnapper. You, the best of to you. You'll get to 1,000 soon. You're a likable kind of guy. You're not a dorky goofball that's really niche like me. So, best of luck to you. Congrats. Take care. And if I do a last-minute video entry that was allowed in and I win, I feel sorry for all you guys that actually took the time to follow the rules. Apologize. Take care. Peace.
Mike, guitar, player, 07!